Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ and I don't see us getting into any MegaMek today. So if you're looking for a battle, maybe try last week or next week. So starting off real quick, I wanted to admire this artwork. This is fantastic. I'm not sure what all of these mechs are, but this is definitely a Wolverine here with the two antennas and the autocannon. This is a commando. I see, looks like a Thunderbolt and a Goliath. I see something with two right arms, and that looks like a Jenner, but heavier. I'm not sure what that is. In the back, we've got, it looks like maybe a Highlander from the shape of the head, and over here we've got maybe a Battlemaster with the SRM6 on the shoulder, something over here with a round shoulder, and down in the corner we've got these guys cheering and carrying on. So yeah, we are going to be loading our campaign. I did go ahead, I don't know why my autosaves are over here. I did start a campaign in 50.05 called The Learning Ropes. Okay, name that mech. What if I could? I did start a campaign with Learning Ropes, which you can access here by clicking on New Player Quick Start, but that is not what we are trying to do today. Today we are starting off on the Challenger Deep. Man, I love this new artwork. That looks like a commando again, and bits and pieces. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do on camera. Colonel, HR told me I'm scheduled for retraining. Apparently my skills in Scrounge are no longer recognized by the personnel database. Something about a software update. Want me to sign up for a class or should I wait a bit? The Scrounge skill is deprecated and scheduled for removal. While you do not need to refund the skill now, the opportunity will be lost when the skill is removed from MekHQ. Now, I think that's really interesting given that it is actually possible still. Like I said, I did start a campaign with the Learning Ropes. You can set the campaign option to where Scrounge is your acquisition skill. So I don't know when they're planning on removing Scrounge from the game. But yeah, in the meantime, at least, it is still being used, at least to some degree. Only now it is unless we use it as our acquisition skill, it's only a fluff skill. So we'll go ahead and refund Scrounge for Giovanna. We'll refund Scrounge for Hikari Ono. We'll refund Scrounge for Private Mina Yi. We'll refund Scrounge for Private Milovan Udovicki. Spaceman Baruna Viral has Scrounge, and we're getting 5 XP for each one of those. So, Colonel, fantastic news. We've just had an update to our command and control software with loads of new features. By the way, I thought I should tell you that the system is going to be compiling for about 15 to 20 minutes. It won't be. So some of the minor systems might go on and off, but it's nothing to worry about. In the meanwhile, I've included a few notes on how to restore full operational control. Once your campaign has finished loading, it won't take any longer than usual. Open campaign options. We highly recommend checking to see if any options have changed. Now this I have not done yet. So it's campaign options that we need, not MekHQ options, not MegaMek options, we need campaign options. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And like I said, this is the part where I haven't gotten to yet. Campaign options. Okay, this is taking a second. Okay, so start date is May 27th, 3051. Challenger Deep, Mercenary Faction, Mercenary Reputation deprecated. Campaign operations is recommended, but we've been using mercenaries, so we will continue to use mercenaries. Criminal record, we don't have any crime reputation. Ignore old missions. All past contracts affect future contract pay. This option tells MekHQ to ignore any contracts that were completed over a decade ago. We've only been playing for 6 years. Only legacy against the bot and StratCon contracts are affected. Warning, CamOps was never designed for campaigns lasting as long as those enjoyed by many users of MekHQ. This results in progressive reputation bloat over a long enough period. Yes, I have definitely experienced that. This option helps ensure reputation does not spiral out of control, leave enabled. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and click that. Just in case. We've got Human Resources tab. Use Commander Initiative bonus instead of individual initiative bonus. Yes, okay. We've got Toughness, Artillery skill, SPAs, Edge. Support personnel use Edge. We've got Implants, which we haven't encountered yet. Higher Precision skill averaging. Yeah, I think I like that. Enable personnel cleanup. Personnel data will be deleted on the last day of each month for any personnel who've been left from the unit for over a month. I'm gonna hold off on that. Data from dead personnel is exempt from being cleaned up. Yes, we're going to exempt dead personnel and we're going to exempt retirees. I want all the data. Administrators. Admins have negotiation. Generate all admin personnel with ranks in the negotiation skill. We're not going to do that. Negotiation factored into experience level. All admin personnel will factor the negotiation skill into their experience level calculations. Yeah, we'll do that. Admins have scrounge. Scrounge factored into experience level. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that either. Oh, we've got nested tabs. We have human resources, we have personnel, we have general, we have awards. Enable auto awards. Gonna hold off on that. Issue posthumous awards. No, ignore the standard set. No, we're not gonna do that. Issue best award only. Yeah. That's so that they don't get a silver star and a bronze star on the same mission. So that's cool. Award tracking by contract, by faction hunter, by injury, by kill, by rank, by scenario, skill, theater of war, time, training, and miscellaneous. Yeah, I want to track all of those awards. Medical. Doctors need administration? No, they don't. We've got 25 beds per doctor. That's the way we've been doing it. Days between healing checks is 1. Days between natural healing checks is 15. That sounds alright. Randomized vehicle crew hits. That also sounds fine. Justice. Justice died with Richard Cameron. The best thing we can ask for is an occasional lapse in injustice. Katrina Steiner, her address to the Estates General. Personal information, we're going to track time in service, track time in rank, track total Siebel earnings. We're going to track total XP earnings as well. Why not? Display time and rank by months and years. Yeah. Use extended TO&E names in the log. No, we don't need to do that. Expand personal log by default. No, we can keep those short by default. Prisoners and dependents, capture style. Enemy personnel will not be taken prisoner? No, we're not going to do that. Campaign operations. Prisoner capture is randomized at the end of a scenario using a system based on the search and rescue rules in campaign ops. Prisoner capacity is tracked, but defections, riots, and other systems are all disabled. And MekHQ, prisoner capture is randomized at the end of a scenario using a system based on the search and rescue rules in campaign ops. Defections, riots, and all other systems are all enabled. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Prisoner capacity, no, we're not going to reset that. Dependents, random addition, and random removal. Yeah, okay. Dependents, I'm fine with that. Salaries. Anti-Mech is 1.5, Specialist Infantry is 1.0. This is all fine. We'll go to Biography, General. We've got percent female, we'll do 50%. We will announce birthdays, recruitment anniversaries, officers only. So many of my people are not officers. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Always announce 18th birthdays. Sure, why not? 9 non-binary personal chance. 1 in 60. Okay. Family display depth, aunts, uncles, and cousins. I think that is, yeah, the highest setting. Character, age, effect, skills. We're gonna leave that off. Life events, personnel giving birth, children coming of age, annual celebrations. Yeah, okay. And then we've got a quote from Major Charlene Fellows from 3023 that we're going to not read. Background, we're not going to randomize origin. We're not going to randomize the, you know what? We'll randomize the dependent's origins. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do that. Okay. System outreach, planet outreach. Okay. Maybe. Sure, why not? We'll see if it becomes a problem. If it becomes a problem, we'll change something. Allow clan origins, allow extra random origins. No. Random origin is randomized to the planetary level when selected rather than just randomizing to the system level, planet being the primary planet. Okay, yeah, we can randomize to the system level. Simulate background relationships. Personnel are generated with a random relationship history. If randomized marriages are enabled, the various marriage settings will be used to determine whether new personnel have been previously married. If randomized procreation is enabled, the various procreation settings will be used to determine whether new personnel have children traveling with them. I don't... You know what? We'll turn that on. Why not? Death, random death multiplier 0. Enable suicidal death. Death by age group. Elder, adult, and teenager. Death by age group. Yeah, we'll do elders, and we'll just do elders. Education. Base XP rate 3, maximum jump radius. We'll bring that down to 3. I don't want people jumping all across the systems looking for education opportunities. There should be education opportunities on most planets, so I don't think we need to jump 5 times to find an education opportunity. Enable faction changes, show ineligible academies. We'll turn that off. Entrance exam target number. Faculty skill opposed by 2d6 plus reasoning divided by 4, or just 2d6 if personalities are disabled. I want to bring that down. The final target number is this value minus faculty skill. So if the faculty skill is 5, that means the target number is 9. And that's opposed by 2d6 plus reasoning times divided by 4, which is going to be 2d6. We'll stick with that and see how it works. We may adjust that later. Graduation bonuses, yeah. Weekly dropout chance, 1 in 1,000. Child dropout chance, 1 in 10,000. Weekly accidents and offense. Military accident chance, 1 in 10,000. Name and portrait generation, enable all. Yeah, I want portraits for all the people. And then rank system, second Star League Defense Force. Yeah, I think that's what we've been using, so that's what we're going to continue to use. Advancement. Randomization, extra random skills. An additional 1d6 will be rolled per skill possessed by a newly created character. On a 1, the skill will be lowered. On a 6, the skill will be raised. You will more frequently have characters created with slightly lower than normal experience levels. So we'll leave that off. All characters will be awarded a single SPA when they turn 16. This was balanced around the pool of SPAs being rather large due to the addition of a time of war SPAs If you're working with a smaller SPA pool, perhaps due to disabling those SPAs, you might want to leave this off. Yeah, we'll turn on 16-year-old SPAs. Random SPA chances. Okay, so modifier to the 2d6 roll used to determine whether a character is created already possessing SPAs. Only relevant if SPAs are enabled. Okay, so at green, we've got 10 minus. Okay, 9 is 0, 10 or 11 is 1. Let's see. At green, we've got minus 10, so that is no guarantee of an SPA. Let's do minus 8. That way. No. We want a green to be able to spawn with an SPA on a 10, on a 12. Which means that he needs to roll at least a 10. You know what? Green, I guess green personnel will not spawn with an SPA. Only regulars will, and only on a 12. Veterans will on a 10, 11, or 12. And elites will on a 9, 10, 11, or 12. Elites will spawn with an SPA on a roll of 4 or better. And if they don't spawn with an SPA, we will give them one. Veterans will spawn with an SPA on a roll of 6 or better. And if they don't, we'll give them one. Command skills, secondary skills, artillery, small arms, time of war. Use attributes. We're gonna hold off on attributes. With the learning ropes, I did see the attributes. You can check them for each character. You can check their body, all of their mech warrior attributes, their things like that. Yeah, we'll randomize traits and we'll extra random attributes. We're going to hold off on the attributes. We're not going to use those. We are going to use traits like connections, wealth, reputation, and unlucky. That's under advancement. Under logistics, we've got supplies and acquisition. Our acquisition skill is going to remain administration. Support personnel only are going to be able to do acquisitions. This actually, let me get to that in a second. Penalty for clan equipment. We're going to go +4. Penalty for inner sphere equipment is +0. Acquisition roll period frequency. How many days? 1 day, yeah. Max acquisition rolls per period is 2. I think that's the default setting, so that's what we're going to roll with. We do have plenty of administrators, so we'll still be getting plenty of parts in. Now, mech head restock, we're going to set that at 51. Location restock, we're going to set that at 51. Special location restock, we're going to set that at 51 as well, just in case we have any quad mechs. Heat sinks 50%, armor 100%, ammunition 100%, actuators 100%, jump jets, we'll set that at 100%. Engine restock, we'll set that at 51. And other, we'll set that at 51 as well. That way, if we have 1, we'll pick up 1 extra. If we have 2, we'll pick up 1 extra. Forget the casualties. How much did we make? From the Comedy Holoplay, Major, Minor Major, Enduring Broadcasting Corporation, ABC. Interesting. Okay, planetary acquisition. Now, this is something Gribbly had been talking about, using planetary acquisition. And honestly, I think it could be really interesting. I think it could bring bit of real, I don't want to say realism, but what's the word I'm looking for? Dang, it's not coming to me, but it's like realism. Yeah, let's use planetary acquisitions. We'll enable verbose reporting. Maximum jump distance, we'll do 3. Faction supply limits, neutral or allied. Disallow clan intersphere supply sharing. Disallow clan parts from non-clan factions. Non-clan acquisition penalty is 4. But that's disallowed, so it doesn't matter. The lowest, dirtiest, nastiest kind of assignment is a hardlock bastard Merc can draw, is whatever mission he's on at the moment. Sounds about right. Tech limits, we are not going to purchase clan tech. We are going to limit tech purchases by year. Canon tech purchases only. Campaign type game. Does that mean different houses will take over planets due to the company's work? They have that in Rogue Tech. Live map. Campaign type game. Where do you see that? If what you're saying is, are we going to be able to, say, take a mission for a faction and then take a planet for that faction, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Yeah, well, we're not playing Rogue Tech, I'm afraid. Tech limits, yeah, we're not going to allow purchasing of clan tech, and we're going to allow non-canon refits. Planetary acquisition means that when we order parts, instead of just randomly rolling, you know, you need an 8+ to find this part. If you roll better than an 8, you get the part, and it arrives within a couple of weeks. Planetary acquisition is a little bit different. It says, it checks to see if there's any of that part on the planet, and if there aren't, then it checks the nearby planets to see if that part is available there. Oh, excuse me. And the limit that I have set right now is for a maximum jump distance of 3. So up to 3 jumps away, we'll be searching for parts for our mechs. I could set, you know what, default is 2. We'll leave it at 2. So we will search for parts up to 2 jumps away from our current location. That's what planetary acquisition basically is. It's not acquiring planets, it's acquiring from planets. That threw me off at least once when me and Gridley were talking about it. I thought he was talking about acquiring planets too, but that is not what planetary acquisition is, I'm afraid. Maintenance and repair will enable the unit maintenance. Basically, maintenance cycle is 30 days, maintenance modifier is -1, default maintenance time is ×4. Okay, yeah, so that works. So any new units will automatically default to ×4 time maintenance. We are going to log the maintenance results. We're going to continue using quality modifiers, and we're going to continue using reverse quality names so that A is the best and F is the worst. We are going to randomize our new unit quality. So if we get a new unit, it could be in rough shape or it could be in showroom condition. Planetary modifiers, yeah, we'll use that. Only damage worst rated equipment, we'll continue doing that. Text, do not use administration. Era modifiers, yes. Assign text. Assign text, I think, are now highlighted in green, so I'm not going to worry about that. After repairs, jump to the technician at the top of the list. No, if I'm doing repairs, I want to stick with the person I've got selected. We are using quirks. We are damaging arrow system parts by hits taken. We are damaging parts by margin of failure. Margin is 3. If the part is damaged, then equipment hit in battle will survive on a 10+. Then operations, we've got general, available loan based on unit reputation, percentage-based maintenance costs, we're doing that. Extended spare parts modifiers, campaign ops, I'm not sure what that is, so I'm not going to check that. Peacetime operating costs, spare parts, fuel, peacetime. we'll enable peacetime operating costs, and we will break down operating costs as well. Financial year duration will continue to be annual. There was something else that I wanted to check out. I think it was under logistics, repairs, supplies. No, it was. I wanted to start paying for repairs, which I think is going to be a small but maybe kind of important part of the game. It'll be a constant drain on our finances, but I don't see it, and if I don't see it, I can't check it. Simulate Gray Monday? The economic and social upheaval of Gray Monday. What is that? I don't know, but we'll find out. Monthly reinvestment of wealth? Yeah. Enable taxes? No. Enable shares? No. Enable the sale of units and parts? Okay. Pay for repairs. There it is. So we're going to pay for parts, we're going to pay for repairs, pay for units, pay for salaries, pay for overhead, pay for maintenance, transport, and recruitment. War is expensive. If the enemy doesn't kill you, the repair bills might. Sergeant Tara Grease Hall. Vogel's Fumble Force. Okay, so that is price multipliers. Common parts, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Used parts. Oh, you can actually get better money for used parts if they're in higher condition. Nice. Cancelled order refund is 50%. Irreparable parts is 10%. Damaged parts is 0.33. That works for me. Contract market, ATV monthly, search radius 250. Let's bring that down to about 150. Yeah, that works. Huh. Vary contract length. Dynamically adjust contract difficulty. This one has a star next to it, so it must be new. The difficulty of random contracts is adjusted based on the average skill level of combat personnel in your campaign. The higher skilled you are, the more challenging and potentially rewarding contracts will be. We're a mainly elite and veteran unit. I don't think that is going to be advantageous to us. I'm going to hold off on that. I don't want the contracts to be ramped up in difficulty just because we have good pilots. I've read this quote before. I actually love it. So there I was, between a rock and a hard place. And suddenly I thought, what am I doing on this side of the rock? That's, I believe that's taken from one of the Battletech CCG cards. Yeah, I love that quote. Market type, post-market on market refresh, hiring halls and capitals only, no. Removal target numbers. Toilet paper, 22 tons. Soap, 1.2 tons. Dress uniform gloves, white, left, 150. Tires, reconditioned, 2,000. Food, 96 tons. Entrenching tools, 100. Ammunition, 22 caliber airgun pellets, 15 tons. 15 tons of 22 airgun pellets. Medical supplies, Prozac, hand directly to Chancellor, 1 case. Morale package, Hunky Hands and Bellissima Melissa dolls, 1 crate. Don't want to know. Units, market method, monthly. Enable faction mech weight variance. Add some regional variation to the weight generated for battle mechs based on the generating faction. Sure, we'll do that. Special vehicle chance, 1 in 30. Unit rarity modifier. Instant deliveries. We're gonna turn that off. Delivery units mothballed. Oh, that's nice. We'll do that. And we will post a report on the daily log when the unit market refreshes. Custom rule sets. I don't think we're gonna mess around too much with this. So, okay. Let's shrink this down to where we can see the bottom. We will apply settings. Okay. And then, just to make sure nothing gets lost, we'll do okay, we've saved that in a new save slot. And we are going to pick up where we left off. We are leaving off May 27th, which is going to be the Thune Recon Raid. 27th. Yeah, so our last battle was 6 days ago. I was able to get 6 days in before things started going weird. We got maintenance on the Mobile Long Tom, maintenance on the Grizzly, which remains quality C. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, the head and the left arm dropped to quality D. A few things went up to quality B. The high gravity is definitely having an effect. The jump jets went up, the cockpit and the arm actuators went up, and it looks like the sensors went up. Not the worst, not the worst. The Grasshopper will be ready in another 11,000 minutes. The Cronus refit will be ready in 14,000 minutes. The Marauder refit is complete. And if I'm not mistaken, I did swap Tentacle Shogun over to the new mech before I migrated. So let me go ahead. Oh, another real nice thing that I noticed is they color-coded the skill levels. That is really nice to know. Okay, so Tentacle Shogun. There we go. Tentacle Shogun was Wayne Henshaw is in the Marauder 5A Mark III. Okay, so I did not transfer him over. Okay, so we will assign to unit. Heavy TS1C. We'll go into the TO&E. Okay, Galatea Lance. We will remove this unit and we will add Tentacle Shogun. Okay, so why is he listed in bold when no one else is, I wonder? Maybe he's the unit commander? I don't know. So let me check. I think the contract market was barren. Oh, no. There is a garrison contract on the planet of Ride, which is down to the south, looks like. Yes, we are in what's left of the Rastalhog Republic. That would take us down almost to Terra, actually. That's Terra, right? Yeah, that is Terra. So yeah, if we take this contract, it would be several jumps in the wrong direction. It would be quite. Oh, wow. Where's the ISW button? There's no option for hexes? Color by faction options. We're not going to turn on the HPG network. We'll do. Okay, well, I guess there's no more ISW option to. Although, I mean, it is kind of already hexed out, just not explicitly, I guess. Okay, TO&E. We've got that. The briefing room. Leave that on Thune for now. Area of operations is used to be over here on the right. It used to be called what did they call it? Against the bot, Stratcon. Stratcon is what they used to call it. It used to be over here. Personnel, we do have 8 elite mech warriors and several veterans. We are really looking forward to when Petra gets her 50th XP so that we can unlock a new lance. And we'll do a training lance. We'll have probably Yarvik in charge. And he'll be taking these green mech warriors and turning them into regulars. In the hangar, we've got... No, not status. Status is not what I wanted. We go by name, we go by weight, and then we go by type. In personnel, we do by XP. We actually have a bunch of people with 20 XP, including this regular mech tech who can go up. Bunch of veterans, bunch of regulars, regular vehicle gunners. Okay, we can do those. Can turn those into veteran vehicle gunners. Generate vehicle, okay. We can come up here to manage campaign to the GM tools dialog. No, not GM tools. I want mass personnel training. And we're going to set that for soldier. Soldier. Experience level any, rank any, skill small arms. Where is small arms? There it is. So we've got 28 soldiers eligible to spend XP on small arms. Some of them have as little as 5, some of them have as much as 22 XP. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Also, we'll group this by unit. Fred French has 61 XP. I think we're going to use that to get him sniper. Because what's better than a bunch of SRMs is a bunch of SRMs at a +2 modifier within 9 hexes. That's nice. Okay, so we've got Hikari Ono, who is an elite. We're going to maybe try to get him hyperspace navigation. Yeah, that's worth 40 XP. Okay. Petra, we're saving up. Adon Gato, we're going to do jumping jack. Marco Scarponi is just a few points shy of another gunnery. He could get piloting right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna try to get him a point of gunnery. In the hangar, we were talking on Discord about what mechs could use the parts that we have in stock. Mr. McGorilla, hey, how's it going? Glad you could join us. We do have 2 of these 400 XL clan engines rated for 80-ton mechs. We could turn a Hatamoto Chi into a 5.8. We could turn a Victor into a 5.85 with an autocannon 20. That's actually really, really tempting. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Victor out of mothballs. We'll have Septi do that. And then we are going to customize. We're going to customize that in the mech lab. This is going to be something totally custom. We're going to go 9B Mark II, sure. Year 3051, tech level advanced, because we're doing mixed tech. 80 tons, standard structure, engine. I need to change tech base to mixed inner sphere, and then we can do engine XL clan. Do that, and now we are 4 tons over. What can we do to save ourselves 4 tons? We can remove the autocannon 20, and it's 3 tons of ammo. Ballistic. We'll do plan. We have an LB20X, I believe. We do. No, we don't. We've got an LB10X, but not a lot of ammo for it. Have an Ultra 20, but not a lot of ammo for it either. We could do an Ultra 10. That would save us a few tons. We could do a Streak 4 with some... we don't have the ammo for a Streak 4. Unless we want to snag some of the Streak 6 ammo for that. Or the Streak 2 ammo, which actually wouldn't be a problem. We've got, what, 150 plus 24? 174 shots of Streak SRM4 ammo in the clothing of a Streak SRM2 ammo. Yeah, let's... Streak 4. With some Streak 4 ammo. And a ballistic. How much ammo do we have for the AC-10? 12 shots. Not enough. Oh, man. We've got enough for 2 tons of Ultra 20 AC ammo. We can only mount 1 ton unless we swap out these 2 medium lasers or something. Or we swap out the Streak 4 for a standard SRM4. We do have 2 SRM4s. We have 22 shots of Streaks of SRM6 ammo, which equates to 33 shots of SRM4 ammo. We can do that. We'll do SRM4 for... Nope. SRM4, 1 ton, and some ammo for it. And then some Ultra AC 20 ammo. I don't know. Looks like a build. Oh, we could do double heat sinks as well. That would save us some tonnage. We can save 4 tons. We can save... Okay, we can save a couple tons on heat sinks. We'll do the Streak SRMs. Okay, so that is... I would dump the jump jets. I don't know, a 585 with an Ultra AC 20 is just too tempting to pass up. That was kind of the whole point of putting the 400 XL engine in it. Okay, Let's go back to the hangar and we'll see AC-20 on the right arm, SRM-4 on the left torso. Oh, we could have done, do we drop a heatsink to put case in this thing? I think we do. Victor without jump jets into Victor. I agree. So we'll throw the jump jets in the legs. No. We'll put jump jets in the torso. Just to pack those out a little bit. We'll do the Ultra AC ammo on the right side with case. We'll do the Streak SRM-4 ammo on the left side with case. And that's going to take us about 3 months. That said, I think that's quite the build. It doesn't have the ammo for the AC-20. It's going to have to conserve. I would have rather have had an LB-20X, but we don't have one. But yeah, I think we will have Septi maybe? No. It's not going to get done on the first check, so we'll have Ranabala do that. It's gonna tie her up for 6 months. We don't have another ton of ammo for it though. Yeah, we only have 13 shots. We can't fill up 3 bins. We might have some more ammo by the time it's done being refitted, in which case we can maybe change our trajectory. But for now, we're just gonna have to use that autocannon on single shot. We've got 3 shots for it, other than what we're actually using. But you're not wrong. We don't really have the ammo for an Ultra AC-20. But we have to save some tonnage to get the 585 movement profile. So we can either turn the AC-20 into an LB-10X or an Ultra 10. We have not a lot of Ultra 10 ammo either. The only Ultra ammo that we have plenty of is the Ultra 2, and I don't really care about that. We have 13 Ultra AC-2s. I think we can sell probably 10 of those. Does it need to be 585? No, it doesn't, but that's what I was going for. Because we do have this 400 XL engine in storage that's rated for an 80-ton mech, and it's either the Victor, which we can turn into a 585, or the Hatamoto Chi, which we can turn into a 5.8. We'd have to do something with the PPCs. Or the heat sinks. Yeah, we could do double heat sinks on the Hatamoto Chi. That would save us enough tons. What's the quirk on those SRM6s? Probably stabilized or something. The other option is the Zeus. We could turn that into a 5.8. It already has double heat sinks. It already has the ER PPC and the ER large. It already has the LRM-15, 2 medium lasers and an AMS. We'd have to save some tonnage to put the bigger engine in it. I think the Hatamoto Chi might actually be our best bet, because we can swap that to double heat sinks and save some tonnage that way. Yeah, we'll hold off on the Victor. You know what, though? And that Victor's gonna take like 6 months to finish. The Hatamoto Chi is probably also gonna take about 6 months to finish, but we can check on that. We'll activate that. We'll have Elizabeth Day do that. And then we will customize in MekLab. Tech base, mixed inner sphere, engine, XL clan, speed 5.8, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's only going to take about 2 months before the check, and then another 2 months. So we've gone from 6 months for the Victor to 4 months for the Hatamoto Chi. It is going to heat up a bit if it runs and fires everything. We could swap the PPCs for a couple, or we could swap one of them for a clan ER PPC. The other one we could swap for an inner sphere ER PPC. We don't have more than one clan ER PPC. Wait, I thought we had a clan ER PPC. Was I mistaken? Oh, we do not have a clan ER PPC. I was mistaken about that. But how do we feel about a 5.8 Hatamoto? Oh, we can save that for later. That's cool. With double heat sinks. Yeah, I think we're gonna save. Well, did one get destroyed last week? I don't think we lost a PPC last week. And I know on Discord I had said that we had an ER PPC that we could put into like the not the Stalker, the Banshee. But I guess I was mistaken about that. I don't know where it is now. In the meantime, yeah, let's go to here. Yeah, 30,000 minutes, almost 31,000 minutes. We'll have Zulfikar do that. No, we'll have Ethan Labrie do that. Well, Ethan is not a specialist of any kind, so yeah, we'll go ahead and have him do that. Drop a new engine into the thing while we're in transit. Was there anything else that we wanted to be refitting while we were in transit? We've got the Atlas. The Atlas has a clan Gauss rifle, 2 clan LRM-20s. We could swap out some of the lasers for ERs. But I honestly kind of like the heat profile this thing has already. And how much Gauss rifle ammo do we have? Gauss rifle ammo. Oh, we have lots of Gauss rifle ammo. Let's see. The Stalker. Why are you in yellow? Oh, because you need a reload. Ratnabala is going to be our reload specialist today. Oh, the Black Knight. We have an inner sphere endosteel arm, apparently. We can have then do that on a 4. The Grizzly needs some armor. We'll have Elena, Veronica, Guillaume, Jamil, and Tamalika. Jamil is gonna do some armor for us. He's at 21 XP. He's trying to get to 40 so he can become an elite. Yeah, that'll be a bunch of 4s. And then Rotnabala can do some reloads. Manowar needs a double heat sink. The Black Knight is waiting on its arm. What else do we want to be refitting? Can we swap out some weapons real quick? We should probably mothball the Victor again. We'll have Yasrudin do that. We do have the Orion, the LB10X, and some clan streaks. We've got a couple Stalker 4P Mark IIs. Let's see, Wyvern's Archer. I don't think there's... We don't have the clan SRM4s to replace those. The Grizzly is already clan tech. The Warhammer is already pretty much all clan tech. Unless we want to swap out these medium lasers for ER types, which I don't, because I like the heat curve it has right now. The Cestus, 2 large lasers, two medium lasers, and a Gauss rifle, I think is... Do we have anything we can throw a bunch of ER smalls on? Champion is a 585, so he can get in pretty close. Oh, I was gonna do something with the Cronus. Oh, no, wrong button. I was going to drop one of these pulse lasers from the right torso and replace it with 4 of these. Are we going to be able to do that? Oh, we are out of crits. That's not going to work. Well, there goes that idea. What other refits are we talking about? Maybe the Phoenix Hawk? Yeah, we'll do the Phoenix Hawk. We'll call that mark 1.6. And we'll drop the 2 small lasers and replace them with ER smalls. No big deal. Yeah, that's a pretty simple refit. It'll take us about 2 days. We'll have Janet Andrews can get started on that. What else? Maybe the Clint. The Clint has some lasers. Yeah. Maybe the medium laser with 2 ER smalls, or the medium pulse with 4 ER smalls. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do an ER medium and 4 ER smalls. The ER medium, we'll go ahead and stick that in the head. The ER smalls, we'll stick those in the CT and the left and right torso. Okay, that's going to take us 6,000, almost 7,000 minutes. Okay, we will have, oh, I saw an 8. Edinburgh. Edinburgh can get started on that. She can knock that out in a couple of weeks. Yeah. And we'll call that the Mark IV. What else can we be refitting right now? I'm not seeing a whole lot that we should need to be worried about, actually. We've got the Atlas, I think is okay. The Kraken, we could be using, but we're not. We can actually swap out those medium lasers for ER smalls, or some of them anyways. How many ER smalls are we down to? We're down to 4 ER smalls. So that's 1 pulse laser's worth of... yeah, okay. The Mackie, we could probably swap out that small laser for an ER small. And maybe one of the medium lasers for another pair of ER smalls. Or, yeah, no, we're not going to swap out the medium. We can only swap out the small. Because, yeah, we are packed for crits. We got medium lasers in the legs. Okay, yeah, that'll take us 480 minutes. That'll be sure. Tamalika. That'll be the Mark V. Oh. Not sure what happened there. Denise? Cancel. Remove from lab. Okay, okay, okay. We will customize into the Mark V, which I could have sworn we saved. 7A. Wait, hold on. Well, that took a day. I was expecting it to take a day, but we did it today. So that is, okay, already done. The Banshee. These medium lasers. We could be swapping those out as well. Poison Mech Lab, assign crits. Other than the legs, we're about packed out. Okay, well, I think... Okay, so we mothballed the Victor. We got the Phoenix Hawk ready tomorrow. The Clint is going to be ready in 14 days. That's another feature that I really like about this new version, is it tells you how many days are left on each customization or job. So we've got the Phoenix Hawk and the Clint being worked on. Okay, yeah. Sniper, hyperspace navigation, jumping jack, Small arms of 28. Okay, yeah, so let me just let's advance. Oh. Colonel, several units have not been formally assigned to tech maintenance crews, which is creating gaps in equipment upkeep and repair cycles. Without dedicated support, these units are at increased risk of mechanical failures and reduced operational readiness. I better take a look. What did we... Okay, so that is the Marauder. Okay, so we can mothball this one. We'll have Shada do that. And then we'll have yeah, maintenance time times 4 because it's got the triple strength mimer, which is probably going to be difficult to maintain. And then we will assign a veteran tech, I think. Is Oliver a specialist of any kind? He is not. Okay, is that it? Is that the only thing that we had? I think that was the only thing that we had that we had taken out of mothballs that needed a tech. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll try and advance today again. Uncaught exception again. Don't know where that's coming from. Okay. So maintenance on the Long Tom, maintenance on the Grizzly. Let's see what happened here. The head and the left arm. This is looking awful familiar. The 2 jump jets, the cockpit, the sensors, and the upper arm actuator. The Grasshopper is going to be a while. The Cronus is going to be a while. It does not say how many days. Edeborg worked on the Marauder TS1C refit kit. That should have already been done. That was done yesterday. We were already on the 27th, weren't we? How are we on the 27th again? Activated the Hatamoto Chi. Customization, 30,000 minutes. Faja Kokar is 37 today. She is a soldier. He is a soldier. And Elisa Hillenbrand has been recovered alive. Gara Langa has been recovered alive. Weird. Let's try advancing the day again, because I don't think we have... Oh, no, the Black Knight has got its arm on, so we can go ahead and do that. Septi will throw in a couple of heat sinks. Medium pulse laser is going to be going to probably a veteran or elite tech. We'll have Veronica do that on a 3. Or try to and get it on a 2. Halima will successfully replace the laser. Rondabala will replace the armor. Medium laser, standard medium laser can go to Yastrudin, I suppose. And then the Ethan no, Dulfikar has the most XP, so he will do the actuators. Okay. So, more than halfway through the stream, and we've gone all of what, 2 days, 1 day, something like that. Let me actually check something. Oh, May 27th was when we saved it, and now we're on May 27th again after I advanced the day. Let's see if that happens again. We will. Wounded personnel. Okay, better take a look. We'll have Delphine take care of a broken right leg, and a broken rib, and a broken back. Actually, Katrine, we will unassign. We'll give you Private Robert Bergerson with severe internal bleeding. And then Elsa, we'll take these two. And then maybe we'll advance to the 29th. Okay, yes, the 29th. That's right where we should be. Okay, there's that planetary acquisition. Privates have been recovered alive, no longer MIA, so let's go to the infirmary and we'll replace broken left leg and a concussion with a broken rib. Yeah, the rest of that's all cuts and sprains. Okay, so that's the infirmary taken care of. Corporal is 31 today, Private is 27. Bertha Walls has been recovered alive. Yang Tatian is 31. Musfira is 35. Sergeant Marie-Louise Bitchke is 33. What is she? Vehicle gunner or something. We got the double heat sink in the Black Knight. Grasshopper in 23 days, Cronus in 30 days, Clint in 13 days, Hatamoto Chi in 63, the Victor is mothballed. Giovanna Alexander can't search for SRM-2 tandem charge ammo because it is extinct. She did find a contact for a left leg on Thune. Will be delivered in 5 days. Actually, she found 2 of them. And then she found 2 left leg endosteel on Thune, delivery in 5 days. Okay. Found a contact for mech left leg, endosteel on Thune. Used edge to reroll, found the part times 2. Okay. Brent Nakamura has found a contact for LB10X AC ammo on Thune. It'll be delivered in 1 day. Benisa Nakamura has found a contact for LB10X AC ammo. It'll be delivered in 1 day. 20 shots of LB10X ammo. Aaron McKinney is unable to find a contact for LB10X ammo, but he did find a contact for a 255 Fusion engine, 85 tons. Why were we looking for an 85-ton 35 movement profile engine? I don't remember. But yeah, the rest of this is all acquisition. It looks like Mariana Morgenstern used a point of edge. Where is Mariana Morgenstern? Mariana Morgenstern. 20 XP, admin 4+. She is a green administrator? Really? Oh, because she has no negotiation. Yeah, let's get her negotiation. Okay, she's now a veteran administrator. Giovanna is a veteran, it says. Let's see. Hidehira. Actually, you know what? Probably be easier to do this. Skill negotiation. Okay, Aurora and Aaron are going to be getting a little bit of that. Admin logistical, we're going to get a couple more people with that. And admin transport, we're going to get some people with that. And admin HR, we're going to get some people with that. Okay. So now, looks like we only have one elite administrator, and that's Hikari Ono. which is fine, I guess. We do still have several veterans, several regulars, no greens, looks like. Yeah. Prove the negotiation skill of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 17 skill points we gained. That's nice. Let's see. In the repair bay, we've just got the Mana War, which we need a clan double heatsink for, which we don't have. Infirmary is work in progress. Finances. Okay. It is May 29th. May has 31 days, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have 2 more days, and then we will check the contract market. Mariana Pita has been recovered alive, so we can put her in the infirmary. Oh, I guess she's not hurt. Big Knock turned 32 today. Nice. We got 40 shots of LV-10X AC ammo. We got a 255 fusion engine. We got a left arm Intersphere Endosteel. Grasshopper in 22 days. The Cronus in 29. The Clint in 12. And the Hatamoto Chi in 62. And we still can't find tandem charge ammo because it is extinct. Okay. May 31st, we've got some people got recovered. And they're going to need to be seen to. Let's see. People had birthdays. Andrew Shawcross celebrates 4 years with the Challenger Deep. He is an aerospace pilot, regular type. Okay. Kingo has been recovered alive. Lena is 32. Yeah, refits ready in several days. And then we will go on to June 1st. Okay, so things are going to happen today. First of all, we've got the unit market updated. We've got Spider, a Hunchback 4P. What's a P? Oh, the P is the medium laser swayback. Whitworth, a Wolverine 6K, and a Rifleman 3N. Not interested in any of those. Private has been recovered alive, so let's check the infirmary. Yes. That's all gonna be for Delphine. Aaron McKinney celebrates 5 years with us. Nice. Ruby Stiletto and Penny celebrate 5 years with us today. Nice. 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. Yoshimasa. Oh, Togio turned 26 today. Nice. 14 people gained vocational XP, including mostly privates. Selma. Who's Selma? Oh, reborn vehicle gunner. Okay, understood. Yes. Alicia McGowing has started traveling with the force as a dependent. Contract market updated. That is what I was looking for. Enemy clan Jade Falcon. Oof. I might have to cut tonight's stream short while we go over these in the Discord. Yeah, okay, so we've got Federated Commonwealth versus Clan Jade Falcon, Cadre Duty on Koniz. Where is Koniz? Okay, so that would be a lateral move. Transport coverage is 20%, straight support is 20%, salvage rights is 50%, exchange rights. Oh, that's not going to do. No, we need that clan tech. What other have we got? We've got Free Rassalhog Republic against Clan Wolf. salvage rights is 0%. Exchange as well. Yeah, no. Alright, where can we go to pick up some contracts? It's not like across the galaxy. We've got friggin' Galatea down there and Terra down there, but nothing really close by. 1.23, 0.92. We could go to Hainfeld, where at least we would have better gravity. Take us 12.3 days to get there. What kind of planet is Hainfeld? High-tech, moderately industrialized, mostly self-sufficient, with a B-rated HPG class and a minor hiring hall. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Hainfeld. We will go to Hainfeld and we will try to pick up a contract there, and that's going to take us 13 days. And cost us 1.1 million sea bills, which I guess is fine because we're sitting at 625. Okay, so yeah, nothing in the contract market makes me happy. Oh, private. We lost a bunch of privates and a bunch of sergeants, and a corporal, and a lieutenant. For unspecified reasons. That's not supposed to be happening. Harry van den Uden? Harry van den Uden was a veteran pilot with 3 Edge. This is not cool. This is not how things were supposed to go. We were not supposed to be losing lieutenants for unspecified reasons. Andrew Shawcross was an aerospace pilot regular. That I'm not too worried about. But Harry van den Uden, that could be a problem. Oh yeah, and we spent 1.3 million on... Oh, okay. 112,000 for spare parts, 600,000 for training munitions, almost $1 million for fuel, 1.3 million in salaries, and 68,000 in overhead expenses, random type. Okay, so that was bad, but it wasn't catastrophic. I'm just worried about next month when we could look at losing one of maybe the pilots that we do actually use. That could be a problem. Okay, so Hainfeld, 1 jump remaining. I don't think we have anything else we need to be worried about right now. We've got the Grasshopper, the Cronus, the Clint, and the Hatamoto Chi being worked on. Yeah, okay, so we will advance to June 2nd. Bert Nakamura celebrates 6 years today. Miu Yang Zhang has gone on maternity leave. Oh, you're already dependent, so... Yeah, okay. Carol Yi has gone on maternity leave. She's already dependent as well. Feng Anthe has gone on maternity leave. She is also already dependent. Okay. Several people have tried to drop out of their education or training, but were convinced to stick it out. The Grasshopper in 19 days, the Cronus in 26, the Clint in 9, the Hatamoto Chi in 59. Moving on to the third. We are now 1.16 days from the jump point. Privates, corporals, birthdays. We did get 2 left legs in. The repair bay, yeah, the repair bay just has the Man of War. Okay, so skipping the clan tech stuff, what do we have that we need to be worried about ordering? Armor, ferrofibrous, yeah, we've got plenty of that. Artemis 4, no. Double heat sinks, no. We've got 47 of those. We've got... Oh no, we're using 47 of those. We're got 171 on hand. How do we only have 47 double heat sinks in use? I know we have over 100. That's weird. ER large lasers we've got plenty of. LB10X AC we've got plenty of. Ammunition we are a little short on. We've got 20 shots in transit due tomorrow. Oh, I guess we've got 120 shots in stock, or soon to be in stock. Okay, so it doesn't look like we need much of anything in the warehouse. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll jump to Hunfield. Got some birthdays. Maintenance on the Drillson. Grasshopper in 17 days. Cronus in 24. Clint in 7. Hatamoto Chi in 57. Jumped to Hainfeld. We are 8.3 days from the planet. Checking the market for mechs. I didn't see anything in the marketplace. Yeah, we got a Spider, a Hunchback, a Whitworth, a Wolverine, and a Rifleman. All 3025 tech, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these guys are all intro tech. I'm not worried about any of them. Let's see, maintenance on the Phoenix Hawker remains quality level B, but it is improving, which is good. So we've got 8.3 days from Hainfeld. Okay, we've got 4 mechs refitting. One of them will be done by the time we make landfall. Okay, lots of people celebrating 2 and 5 years with the Challenger Deep. Oh, we must have hired an infantry unit this day 5 years ago. Enki Yao has returned from education or training. Okay, cool. Maintenance on the Archer 2R, Wyvern's Archer. Yeah, everything looks good except for maybe a double heatsink at level C. Pegasus. Let's see, the Grasshopper in 13, Cronus in 20, the Clint in 3 days, Hatamoto Chi in 53 days. Yeah, advancing to the 9th. Personnel market updated. We've got Roxana Balok, a veteran mech warrior who comes with a wasp that we are not interested in. Private Zervakos is 24 today. Olivia Orfer is 32. Lots of people were convinced to stick out their training. Grasshopper in 12 days, Cronus in 19, Clint in 2, Hatamoto Chi in 52. moving on to the 10th. So got some birthdays, got some refits. Oh, okay, and an uncaught exception. Don't know where that came from. The Clint will be ready tomorrow. We're 3.3 days out from the planet. Grasshopper in 11 days, Grasshopper in 10 days, Cronus in 18 days, Cronus in 17 days. I think we ran into a glitch. The 11th, no, the 12th. We must have jumped over the 11th again. Corporal is 28 today. Maintenance on the Cestus. Okay. This is not good. That's a double heat sink, but that will be fine. Doesn't say clan tech. Man of War remains quality B, but it is improving. Nice. Okay, so we've got 3 mechs being refitted right now. Do we have... I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that we need to be refitting right now. I would like to be refitting things if we could be, but I don't think we need to. We'll go to the 13th. And we'll go to the 14th. Birthdays, Grasshopper, Cronus, Hatamoto Chi. We are on planet at Hainfeld. It is June 14th, going on the 15th. Going on the 16th. Veronica Hurst celebrates 6 years, lots of birthdays. Sahoko Kono has dropped out of their education or training. Maintenance on the Warhammer. Looking good. Maintenance on the Champion. Looking good. Grasshopper in 5 days, the Cronus in 12, the Hatamoto Chi in like a month and a half. Moving on to the 17th. Okay, 4 days on the Grasshopper. 3 days on the Grasshopper and some birthdays. 2 days on the Grasshopper. 1 day on the Grasshopper. Grasshopper is complete. Okay. I do not remember what we were doing with that Grasshopper. Oh, it is an ER small laser boat with a couple of large lasers and a couple of medium pulse lasers. And near max armor and 30 heat sinks. So that's 16. Oof. 16 plus 16 is 32. It is a 585 with a 350 XL engine. Nice. Okay, so what do we want to replace this with? Someone with an energy specialization, I'm guessing. Not Ash, because she's a medium laser specialist. Not Hoser Tugyu. Do we want to give up the Stalker? The new pilot we recruited? Did we recruit a new pilot? Did we recruit a new pilot? I thought we passed on the pilot because it was a veteran with a wasp. No. Rareta Gato, who we convinced to defect for us. We'll go ahead and make her a lieutenant senior grade. We've got a couple mech warriors down here. We can call these guys all lieutenant junior grades. And then green mech warriors, we can call all of them recruits. Oh, the pilot who defected? Yeah. She was up here. Roretta Gatto. We could put her in the Atlas instead of Nairn. We could put her in the Phoenix Hawk instead of Ernestine, but Ernestine has better stats. Actually, can Ernestine become an elite yet? Ernestine can become an elite, yeah. Which means that she should get an SPA. Loretta. Do we have anyone that we want to replace? I don't think we do. She's just a 2-3 with no SPAs. Ernestine is a 1-3 with no SPAs, so automatically a point better. Okay. Moving on to June 22nd. Birthdays, anniversaries, the Cronus in 6 days. Ethan's UA is 29. Dorothy McUlrich has gone on maternity leave. Oh, she's an aerospace tech. Oh, Tortoise is 33 today. Dorothy McUlrich is already on dependent now. Jose is 45. Jose, recruit. Jose. I don't see a Jose. Lots of people wanted to drop out of their education, but were convinced to stick it out. The Cronus in 5 days. John Sevier celebrates 1 year today. A couple of people have birthdays. Maintenance on the Sholagar, which is in pristine condition. Cronus in 4 days. Cronus in 3 days. Bunch of birthdays. Cronus in 2 days. Couple birthdays. June 27th. Cronus will be ready tomorrow. The Hatamoto Chi still has another month. Okay. On the 1st of the month is when mechs show up in the market. So yeah, we're just a couple of days out from that. I was gonna try to get to July 1st, and then I was gonna check the unit market and the contract market, and that's probably where I'm gonna call it for the night, just because I want some time to go over the contracts and decide what we're gonna do next. Oh, no, still the same 5 mechs that we had before. Maybe it depends on your settings, but my settings are monthly. Lots of people celebrating 5 years with us today. Must be infantry. Corporal Inga. Corporal Inga, vehicle driver. Interesting. Some birthdays. Maintenance on the Stuka. Stuka is looking good. Cronus needs a 6, gets a 10. Cronus is complete. Let's go pop over here and check that out again. Oh, that was another Mark V. That's why. Yeah, we can put this in mothballs. It's a backup. We'll have Petty Officer Elizabeth Day do that. The Grasshopper, we can mothball that. Yes, Ruden can do that. The Hatamoto Chi is the only thing still refitting, I think. Okay. Yeah. So the Cronus and the Grasshopper are being mothballed. Cronus is complete. The Hatamoto Chi in 34 days. 29th. Oh, Susan is celebrating 5 years. Sosik is celebrating 5 years. Monroe Thompson is celebrating 5 years. Shoyab, 5 years. 2 mechs are mothballed. The Hatamoto Chi in 33 days. June 30th, last day of the month. Personnel market updated. Now, the personnel market does update weekly. It's the unit market that updates monthly. The unit market, or the personnel market, doesn't have anything we need. A bunch of birthdays. Some people wanted to drop out of their educations, but were convinced to stick it out. And the Hatamoto Chi will be in 32 days. Now, moving on to July 1st. There's going to be some stuff going on today. We've got the unit market. Unit market with no mechs. And not any tanks that we want either. Okay, so that's it for the unit market. Yarvik turned 43 today. B turned 26. 151 personnel gained XP. Jeez. Lots of people gained XP. Understood. Okay. Halim Wang has started traveling with the force as a dependent. The contract market has been updated. We've got 3 options. 2 of them are against the clans. We've got a relief duty for the Federated Commonwealth against Clan Jade Falcon. 40% exchange rights. No, thank you. 40% exchange rights. No, we do not want exchange rights. Herringhall Minor, none, minor. Herringhall Standard. Okay, we can get to Sook 2, and get a standard hiring hall. Yeah, let's 16.6 days. Okay. Yes, we will go to a normal hiring hall and hopefully get some better contracts. Advancing to July 2nd. And Acito turned 30 today. Hatamoto Chi will be ready at the end of the month. July 4th. Got some birthdays. Hatamoto Chi in 28 days. 5.13 days from the jump point. Lots of people celebrating 4 years with us today. Kellyanne Inskip is 37. Hatamoto Chi in 27 days. Zero Chu celebrates 5 years. Kai celebrates 5 years. George Valdez celebrates 5 years. Some birthdays looks like. Personnel market updated. We've got a vehicle gunner and a couple drivers. Not interested. 25 days on the Hatamoto Chi. 24 days on the Hatamoto Chi. Oliver Costa celebrates 2 years. Elena Angus celebrates 2 years. Hatamoto Chi in 23 days. Birthdays. Alexandra Ben Nuri celebrates 3 years. Bert Grundvig celebrates 3 years. Thumper and the Chippewa got maintenance today. No. We're at Sook 2. We're 5.6 days from the planet. Morgan Mia is 40. Hatamoto Chi in 20 days. Kostya celebrates 5 years. Alexandra and Anacito all celebrate 5 years today. Nice. Moving on to the 14th. Personnel market updated. Veteran soldier, not interested. Kimberly has gone on maternity leave. She's already dependent, looks like, so we don't need to do anything there. Lots of people wanted to drop out but didn't. July 15th. Septi turned 37. Okay. Hatamoto Chi in 17 days. Oh, we got a birthday. Someone turned 1 today. Meglin Glover. Cool. You know what? This tandem charge ammo is getting annoying. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off the procurement list. Okay, Robert turned 32 today. Who is Robert? Freeborn vehicle driver. Okay, regular type. 17th. Chrissy Griffin is 3 years with us. Alexandra Nicholas is 3 years today. Couple birthdays. Ethan Labrie is working on the Hatamoto Chi. It'll be ready by the end of the month. Around the end of the month, I should say. We landed on Suk 2. Maintenance on the Slayer, maintenance on the Leopard. Very interested in that. Oh. Armor, quality F. Target number is 8, we rolled a 2. That's no bueno. I do not like that. 18th, 19th. Must have hired infantry this day 4 years ago, because that is a lot of people celebrating their anniversaries. Corporal Donna Earls is 34, Sharif is 31, Ethan Labrie is working on the Hatamoto Chi, he'll be ready in 13 days. Hidehira celebrates 5 years with us, we got some birthdays. Rana Ballas celebrates 2 years with us, Shada celebrates 2 years with us. I didn't realize they'd been hired at the same time. A bunch of birthdays, some people. Yuhi Wierozowski has dropped out of their education. 22nd. Donna Son is 25 today. Maintenance on the Stalker. Okay, okay, that's some improvements. Maintenance on the Union. Okay, okay. That is not getting worse, which is the important thing. 10 days on the Hatamoto. Birthdays, Hatamoto. Birthdays and anniversaries and Hatamoto. 25th. Okay, a bunch of people attended their graduation ceremonies. Oh. Jin Hong Gang graduated with honors. Yeah. Ryan Dickey celebrated with honors, or graduated with honors. Patricia Mahmood has attended... Excuse me, sorry. Patricia Mahmood has attended their graduation ceremony during which a surprise was misunderstood, leading to confusion. I don't know what that means. Was it like a surprise party? Bushra Mecca has attended their graduation ceremony during which their pet was brought on stage for a photo opportunity. Oh, that's interesting. Honors with honors. During which some guests had difficulty navigating the venue. Jin Hong learned something new. +3 XP. Okay. Okay. Which means that he has... I assume he... Oh, no, that's a she. She has 19 XP, actually. Oh, but she is a parent. Which means that she will continue to be a dependent. 10, 10, 30, 50. Recruited. Okay, Hypatia learned something new, plus 3 XP. Anaya learned something new, plus 3 XP. Ryan learned something new, plus 3 XP. Okay. Okay, so education could be worth it if we're planning on turning some of these dependents into functioning members of society. It is the 25th. We are not traveling. 26th. People heading back home. Bogomil celebrates 4 years. Really? Thought he was newer than that. 44 days of transit time for these people. Okay. Maintenance on the Maxim, maintenance on the Black Knight. Okay, that looks good. Hatamoto Chi in 6 days, July 27th. Lori Shuai celebrates 5 years. Several birthdays today. July. It's been a rough road, but today we got a reminder of what we're fighting for. Private Miu Yang Zhang's little girl arrived safely, weighing 4.4 kilograms. I think that's like 10 pounds. Labor was tough, but Miu Yan pulled through. Right now she's holding her close, whispering words I can't quite catch. It's a rare moment of quiet. Fantastic news. Yeah. If you have advanced medical enabled, it will take around 10 days for Miu Yan to recover from giving birth. It is strongly encouraged that you do not deploy this character until after they have completed their postpartum recovery. Failure to heed this warning may complicate their recovery. If advanced medical is disabled, Miu Yan will have received a single hit. If you select the final option, all future announcements of this type will be disabled. Yeah, fantastic news. Let's go celebrate. Personnel market, we've got a green mech tech that we can't afford to hire because we don't have the leadership for it. Becky Zhang is our newest member. Hold on. Let me just do... There we go. There we go. That's what we needed to do earlier. A bunch of people wanted to drop out. Mandung Yai has dropped out. That's not good. Couple birthdays. July 29th. Colonel, we currently have a number of wounded personnel. Oh, yes. Better take a look at that. Private Miu Yang Zhang will be assigned to Delphine. Okay, broken back 82, cerebral contusion 4, cerebral contusion 4, cerebral contusion 10, broken back 72. Okay. Time to bundle her off to military daycare. Yeah, actually. Not Miu Yang. Becky. Education, unit education, daycare. Boom, done. Actually, is it under fluff information? No, it's not. Biographical information? Yes. This is what I was looking for. Oh, Delphine is the oldest member of the unit. Didn't know that. Followed by Earl at 52 and Ruby at 52 as well. Ruby's 52? Wow. Elisabetta Zoeber can also be in the unit crash. Unit education, civilian, unit crash, daycare. Okay. Everyone else is 19 or older or already in some kind of education. Okay, works for me. Becky has begun their in-unit education. Elisabetta has begun their in-unit education. Okay, July 28th going on to the 29th. We got some birthdays. Ethan Labrie has the Hatamoto Chi in 3 days. July 30th. Ash celebrates 5 years with us and turns 37 today. I didn't realize we hired her on her birthday. Hatamoto-chi in 2 days, and we're looking at 3 years. Petty Officer, Private King Olton is 36. Hatamoto-chi ready tomorrow, August 1st. Oh, Hatamoto-chi will take an additional 2 months. 64 days specifically. Unit market updated. We've got some mechs. We've got an Atlas 7D. We've got a Longbow 0W. That's the fast one with no armor. Ooh, we could buy another Atlas. It only cost us 10 million. But I don't think we need another Atlas. We already have 100-tonners that are just sitting in mothballs. 18 personnel gained vocational XP. Okay, privates, recruits, privates. Recruit Frank. He's recruit. Where's Frank? General. Go XP, and then skill level, and then roll. And we're gonna go back to active personnel. Where is Frank? He is a trueborn, so he's down here in the T's. Frank is sitting at 19 XP, actually. If he's a fast learner, he might actually be able to become an elite right now. He is not. He needs another point of XP before he can become a 1-3 pilot. Okay, so that's the unit market, that's the personnel market, contract market. This is the important one. We're at a fairly major hiring hall. There's only one contract against the clans, and it's 10% salvage exchange rights. We're gonna have to wait again. I'm not trying to do exchange rights. We can recover, we can spend some time not doing anything. But this is where I'm going to save it for now. We have been going for just shy of 2 hours. We're gonna have to hang out on this planet for another month before we can find out what the contract market looks like. So I hope that you guys will join me next week when we discover what the contract market has in store for us on September 1st. It'll take us a little bit to get there, and I don't want to do that all off camera. So it'll be next week. We'll be doing this live, I guess. So until then, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. And if I guess I don't have an if. Virank, Mr. McGorilla, thanks for joining me on the chat. It's always a pleasure to have you guys. I appreciate that. And we will see you next week. Until then, have a good one.